reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. On the ground, it's ball. And he goes nowhere. Stuck pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Gets out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Paul. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. and it's way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
To throw, it's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. And it's incomplete because he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position. position nowadays, the ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. A direct snap. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Gun now on 3rd down. Players are down the right side. The ball is picked off.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down in this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Pressure is coming, and it falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets made on the out route. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. The Gators are in the red zone now. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. He keeps it on a designed run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He makes the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused.
And he's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense.
guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, LSU, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop at the 34, and suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Manning. The receiver grabs it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. He finds some space. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The condition moves him closer to the goal line. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at 3.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Manning. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Trying to find some room. It's Webb. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Barry. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
So we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida offense will take over. First and 10.
Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. You get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll hand it off. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. It's a nice game. He'll move the football to the 27.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back gets the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Hill. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
LSU now operating in the red zone. On the run, it's Barry. Tackle, but first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to find room. It's Barr. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Back and in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball out to 35. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gives it to the back. And he's brought down short of the line again in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Second down play coming up. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU. We'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Does his job for the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the single back. Breaking tackles. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away. Make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Comes up with the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up, make a play. Breaks into open space. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And smart choice of step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He escapes the pocket, scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And this defense get a stop and then regulation with the score tie. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On the move now. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the handoff. Powers through. Gets the first and still running. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now on comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have